Andy. Forget an hour with the tower. This is live at 5. We don't even know what date is. This is live at 5, not an hour with the tower. That's later. We're going to be doing that a little bit later, but this is live at 5. So welcome everybody on board on this special Friday evening. I don't know if you're in thunderstorms like we are at the minute, but by heck, there we go. We are live at 5. Hope everybody is well. We are still playing in cyberspace, and we're going to be joined by a guy that doesn't play too much live. He has a few caches live. He's cashed in the 25-25 in Glasgow, and I think he's only played one GUKPT, but has got around about $700,000 in online earnings. So we're going to be talking to, and here he comes, Mr. Kev Frame. How are we doing? Katie is.
All right, how's it going?
I'm all right, buddy. How are you? You've had a cracking series.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
We only hear about your online name, so we're gonna ask you. Am I right in saying you have only played one live GUKPT, and that was Edinburgh?
Yeah, I think I played Edinburgh last year's only like main GUKPT that I've played before.
Yeah, but
I played like a bunch of other like Grosvenor, like the MPN tour events and stuff, but that's only like UK one. Yeah.
Did you go to the final one in Madrid?
Yes, I was there.
Did you know what? That's the only one I missed in 2 years, and I just couldn't get. Well, I couldn't get, unfortunately, but managed to do Prague and then do the Battle of Malta. Obviously, they're great events. So. Good to have you on board. Afternoon, everybody who's in the chat box. Good evening. This is live at 5. Myself and Kevin Frame. We're going to talk to Kevin about his series that he's just had with the GUKPT. What a series that was, by the way. Some great numbers. Afternoon, Jamie. Talking about the GUKPT series. Jamie Nixon says, "All right, Kev." So you two, you two must know each other online then.
Yeah, we battled a lot, and like I'm friendly with Jamie, but like we're competitors at the table, obviously, as well.
Yeah. Quickly running through your results from the GUKPT. What was it? 5 finals and the heads up. Is that correct?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, final table had 5, and then I was like the quarterfinals of the heads up event.
Yeah. Great numbers and great turnouts. And I also need to ask you, what about the online name? The LL Linus McLL Loving. I'm liking this a lot. That sounds a little bit like LL Cool J. So come on, tell me.
Do you know who Linus Love is? No, I'm guessing you probably don't. No, he's like the best player. He's the best player online, and it's just like a play on his name, really. Like
it sounds like a character out of Charlie Brown to me.
No, it's just like a play on his name because like I normally wear glasses, so I kind of look like McLovin or whatever, and it's just like a play on like the best player's name.
I like it a lot. So what result? You got the results. Did you play just about everything from the?
Yeah, I played everything. Yeah, I always play everything during like a leaderboard or whatever. It's kind of important if you want to like finish in a decent result.
Yeah. No, it's afternoon, Karen. Afternoon to David Crane, all watching live at 5. Hope everybody is well. Kate Swift, congratulations again on the win, Kev.
Yeah, me and Katie played like a long heads up match in the heads up. It was pretty intense. It was good fun.
Nice one, Katie. Nice one. And Sylvia, good afternoon to Sylvia. And well played, Kev. I tell you what, you're getting a lot of love in this chat box, Kev. You've only been on 2 minutes.
I think she was another one of my adversaries in the heads up as well. Yeah. I got Sylvia earlier on in that as well.
There was it was some fantastic results from the online as well. And obviously this week we've got the deep stacks and we've got the 25-50s. Oh no, Mr. McTaggart's in the building. What's happening in that? I tell you what, you're getting some right royalty in this. That's what do you like? Well done, Mr. It's nice to have Mr. Paul McTaggart there watching. What's the plan for this weekend, Kev?
Well, I've just been chilling this week, and I'll get back to the online grind this weekend. Play the deep stack and the 25-50. Like even though like when the leaderboard didn't really win any of the events like outright, so I didn't get any trophies or anything. So I'm still on the trophy hunt, trying to win like the deep stacks and the 2550s.
Yeah, the deep stacks have been excellent, haven't they? £130, 12,000 guarantee, but they've been smashing it. They've been really consistent, haven't they? The deep stacks.
Yeah, like I mean, I've been playing them every weekend during lockdown. Like, it's been awesome. Like, they've not had a run in them yet, so hopefully, like, get some coming up.
Yeah, well, Jamie Nixon was streaming. We did the comms for the 560, the MIDI. He made day 2 as well. And then he also, with the one I was watching, he bagged up for the main as well. So we cashed in the main. I don't know if you watch any of the Twitch. Is it something you could get into? Do you follow all the Twitch?
Yeah, like, well, I'm usually playing like a bunch of tables, so I don't have that much time to watch Twitch. But if I have Jamie at my table or something, then I'll usually like fire it on just to see what he's up to, like kind of get some raids and stuff, or sometimes just chilling at the end of the session. I've never tried it myself, but like it's something I'd maybe like give a go at some point.
Absolutely. Well, some people do, and that's the thing as well. I know Jamie does it a lot, but a lot of people say it puts them off the game. So having to try and entertain the people that are watching and then to talk to them all the time slightly puts them off the game. I'm not too sure if that.
Yeah, I imagine it's pretty difficult. Like I've some of my friends have tried it, and I've spoke to Jamie a little bit and stuff. Like, definitely sounds like it would be difficult to try and talk while also playing like as best as you can. But Jamie seems to do a pretty good job, and he's like. He's been killing it during the lockdown.
He also had one of his home game last night. I think there were over 70 runners in that. I actually lasted longer than Jamie Nixon yesterday.
He pumped it off.
Only because I didn't play a hand until he got knocked out. It was a bit of a fool for Jamie yesterday. The old ace king versus the aces for Jamie, but it's a good little addition that Grosvenor do put in. He's got his own home game. There's 70 odd runners in there. It's a good bit of banter. It's and that's what it's all about, isn't it? And I know it's hard for you guys while we're in lockdown. What's your volume been like while we've been in lockdown?
Oh, it's probably the most I've ever played. Really, like ran myself into the ground probably a bit in the first couple of months, and it's a bit more balanced now. But yeah, I've been playing a ton.
Yeah. Well, Chef Brad Simpson's in the chat box because a lot of these people do play the home game. Chef Brad's his name online. He managed to come second last night, so he keeps saying he's the worst player in Essex, but every now and again he'll pop up on the final table. So he's not doing too bad. I'm just going to quickly run through the last winners from events 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12 from last week. Player 1382 won event number 8, the heads up. Where did you finish in the heads up?
I made it to the quarters. Yeah.
Any money?
I was quite unlucky, I think, but I mean, I'd got kind of lucky to get there, so can't complain too much.
It's tough heads up. I don't know. I don't even know how to play a full table. Never mind heads up. It'll be a little bit difficult because the strategy is totally different, isn't it, when you play heads up?
Yeah, it's pretty intense because you're just in like every hand. So I had to I was only playing that. I wasn't playing like other tournaments like I would normally be doing on the side, So I was just kind of focusing on that. It was good. It's fun.
Yeah. The winner of the main event, which was event number 9, Dominic Niche. Now that's a name.
All right. Yeah, I'd heard it was a boss, but I didn't actually know if it was confirmed yet who it was. But yeah, I mean, like he's sick.
House Steel 65 for first prize 32,700. That was Dominic. So it was well done to him. The PKO event number 10, the progressive knockouts, Meep for 5,700. I'm not sure if you know all these names, but
I know who Meep is. I know them pretty well. I'm not going to say who it is, though. I don't think.
Yeah, I would say that's the thing. We say the online names. I know probably 5% of the online names, and everybody we speak to, like yourself, you'll know them, but they probably wouldn't like you outing them.
I'm not going to say who it is, but yeah, I know them. Yeah.
Bring Back Potch won in event number 11, the rebuy with the add-on for 2,600, and the final event was the Freezeout Finisher. And Zeus Cymraeg, I think that means Welsh English, I don't believe, for 3,900. I do believe that's what it is. So well done to everybody who turned out, watched most of it, watched a lot of it, watched a lot of you guys twitching on the Twitch as well. Mike London in the chat boxes. Is there any news on the Mac app yet? We have been told that it'll be later in the year. You can play on Android now. I don't know if you've got an Android, Kev.
Yeah, I do. I mean, I play on my laptop, but yeah, I have an Android device.
The Android is now available. It's available to play on the Android. It's coming to the Apple very, very soon. There was a slight delay in that. I don't know why. Maybe whether it was a lockdown, I'm not too sure. But that is on its way. But the Mac will be later in the year for sure. But I know they apologise for it being a little bit later. But a lot of players, strangely enough, a lot of players do play on the Mac. Now, I don't know whether it's just preferred because it's gaming or whatever it is. I'm not too sure, but a lot of poker players do use a Mac. So that's later in the year. Talking about you play a lot of online, Kev. They've just announced, obviously, the World Series that's going to be coming up soon, and we've got loads of GUKPT events. You set out a schedule every month?
I have like a rough sort of schedule I play, but then obviously it depends. Like if you go deep in an event, then you're maybe not going to register some more, or if you like get some early bust outs, then you're likely to play more events. But I kind of try to stick more to. I play like a lot on Grosvenor, like to be honest. Play most of the schedule there, and then some of the other smaller like European sites more than like the kind of big field events. I don't like playing like massive field kind of lottery stuff. But.
Yeah, well, there is plenty to go out. See, I was talking to Jamie Nixon about the names on the new site since they've turned over. They've got the Senpay, they've got the Slam, they've got the Sure. All these guaranteed tournaments are online. They've got great names to them, and the Fist of Fury are doing really well, aren't they?
I mean, like I was already playing on iPoker like before Grosvenor moved over, and like I've been playing all of it. And there's some really good events like. The Sunday Main's pretty good, and the Fist of Fury rebuys are really good. Yeah,
there's a €2 rebuy with a 2,000 guarantee. There's a €10 one, the Fist of Fury. That's daily at 7 p.m. So that's 10,000 guarantee. And I know Jamie usually plays that. There's also the €20 one with 12,000 guarantee.
Yeah, I think most of them crush their guarantee as well. Like the 20 gets like 16 or 18,000 most nights, I think, or. I don't know about this week. Maybe it's quieting down again a bit, but they've been like killing their guarantees as well.
Yeah, Andy Bike says, "Congrats, Kev." Is that Spanned?
I believe so. I don't know personally, but thanks.
Spanned 42. See, the numbers are after your name. See, mine's Tower 68 on Twitter. Obviously, that's the year I was born because I'm really old. I'm guessing Spanned's not 42, is it? That'd be nearly 80. But no, Neil Farrell, oi, player of the series, top man, well done. That's for you. Yeah, Feraldo, the man himself. Nice to have you on board, Mr. Feraldo. Hope you're well. Hope everybody is well. Keeping safe. While we're still playing in cyberspace, there's still no news about going live. There will be an announcement very shortly regarding Goliath. Which has obviously moved online. Have you ever played the Goliath live?
Last year was the first year I ever played. Yeah, I went down. It was awesome. I thought like the atmosphere was cool. Like it was like a big festival. Everyone.
Sometimes you do have to put your trousers on and a pair of trainers and get out there.
leave the house occasionally. Go down to the glamorous Coventry.
No, it is a shame that Goliath obviously is not taking place live, which is. It's a lot of players and a lot of people's favourite tournament of the year if you can't get to Vegas. Yourself, Vegas, missing it?
Obviously I'm normally in Vegas at this time of the year, and it's fine though. Like obviously I've been doing well online, so it's been keeping me occupied. But it would be nice to have a nice holiday. But next year's going to be awesome. Everyone's just going to be like,
it's going to be so busy
for it. I think it's going to be crazy.
Yeah, you had 4 cashes last year in Vegas. One of the daily deep stacks you actually won.
I won one of the.
They're crazy mental, aren't
they? It's fun. Like you get some interesting characters in Vegas, and like some of the plays interesting. But it's good. It's good to win a tournament.
And during the stage of one of those, you get. I think the average stack at some point is around about 10 bigs, but that'd suit you, wouldn't it? Playing a little bit shallow.
I mean, like playing online and on like the kind of smaller sites, it's probably like it should be the area that I'm better at, like kind of 10, 20, 30 big blind stacks. So
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm fine with it. I'm comfortable with it. It's good.
Well, no, make sure that we see you when we love Edinburgh. We love whenever we go to work and the GUKPT is on, we always class it as a holiday. And we text each other and we say, off on his holidays, lads. And we're normally up around about March time up to Edinburgh. And like I say, you play one of them. Make sure you play them next year when we all come back, because it is one of our favourite stops. So
yeah, I mean, I think everyone's just kind of itching to get back to some life when it eventually opens back up. So we'll be playing like a few of the GUKPTs, I imagine. Like,
yeah, eventually when we do get back to life,
eventually
it will be a mass exodus. You see, when you had the queue outside Mackey's for the first time, that's exactly what it's going to be like at the casinos, isn't it? They're going to be
the queue outside the Merchant City in Glasgow.
Tonight, are you playing the deep stacks and all the events that are on? Have you got your schedule for tonight?
The deep stacks tomorrow, isn't it? Yeah.
Oh, sorry, the deep stack tomorrow, 25.50 on.
Yeah. I'll be playing. I'll play like I'll probably play a smaller session tonight, and then get back into it properly for the deep stack tomorrow and the 25.50 on Sunday, alongside like all my usual tournaments on Grosvenor and other sites.
Yeah. Excellent. Well, we're just about to finish live at 5-4 this week. Well done to everybody who cashed in the series. The numbers were super. They really were. Well done for you on the series as well. It looked pretty good. We got some of the results, so well done to you. A lot of guys know you because you play a lot more online than you do live, but we'd like to see you live at a poker table sometime soon.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll be playing some more live events in the future.
Yeah, just running down there are the results that you've had in this. I'll tell you what, these are some cracking results. I've just been reading them as they're going across. That's pretty intense, mate. That's pretty good.
Yeah, very disappointing not to like actually close one out, but like can't complain. It was a good week. For sure.
It was. Thanks to everybody for tuning in. Thanks to Kev Frame for spending time with us. It is short and sweet on Fridays live at 5. We've got the deep stack this weekend on the Saturday. We've got the 25.50 on the Sunday. Check all social media, please. Hope you enjoyed the hours with the towers. I don't know if you managed to find the hour with the tower on Grosvenor's social media last week, because we had the legend that was Mr. Helmuth. Last week we followed it with Mr. Jeff Kimber, and we've got another corker coming up very soon. So please make sure you check all social media for Grosvenor, because you can follow us on Twitter, on Facebook, on Instagram. Well done to Katie as well for taking over Instagram and posting all last week. Well done to Katie. But thanks for joining us. Thanks to Kev for sparing the time on this Friday afternoon. And excellent. Top man, Kev Frame, keep up the good work online, because you're crushing it at the minute. Well done, buddy. And make sure you play on Grosvenor. It's the deep stack and the 25.50 this weekend from the tower. And that man there, Mr. Kev Frame. Top.
Peace.